welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Stranger Things Season 3 Episode 1. If you want to watch our uncut scenes reactions, link to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode was the season 2 finale where 11 was finally reunited with the gang, and she had her emotional hellos but soon to be goodbyes because she had a big job to do, and she went off with Hopper to try and close the gate to the Upside Down. She did succeed in doing that, but meanwhile I think the MVPs were actually Steve and the kids, because they decided to go down to like what they call the hub and burn the hub, because I think that was like the Mind Flayer's most powerful ground or something like that. And in the midst of them doing that, Will was completely like turning demonic and strangling Joyce, and through them deciding to burn it at that point in time, it lessened his hold, and then Nancy like stuck a fire poker on him. So I do wonder if Will is now going to have severe burns.
I think it's for the greater good though, Will. You were in part here, like collateral a little bit. But yeah, I was so like annoyed when Steve could not do his babysitting duties properly and let the kids take him to the hub, and I was like, oh, they should just stay put. But actually it paid off, because they were key in distracting the monster and, you know, taking a big punch to it by burning it. So I think all of them in their different positions really helped to tame this beast, and 11 was able to close it, and happy days really. Like it was good that Steve and the kids were there to help, even though they weren't really supposed to, but they did it anyway. And I think without them it probably wouldn't have closed, and 11 and Hop will be toast by now.
And a bit of an emotional reunion on their way out as well, because while they were trying to leave the tunnels, they bumped into Dart, and
oh god, if you can call it emotional.
I mean, it kind of was, wasn't it? Like,
for you maybe. I mean, I guess it was bittersweet, I'd say.
Yeah, like we all saw him as this monster that Dustin let roam free, but at the end of the day they did actually have a bond, and that moment proved that.
Yeah.
I don't think Dart would ever hurt Dustin. So Dustin fed him, I can't remember if he fed him nougat or whether he fed him something else. Probably was nougat for the mems, but he gave him some food and they all ran past, and Dart didn't come after them, and oh, it's a bit cute. I wonder if we'll see Dart this season.
I don't really like, it's a reoccurring character. I do not really care for the Dart Dustin storyline, I'm sorry. I mean, if he's back, won't really bother me too much.
It's
but
okay. I think I'm the only one that does care. So.
Yeah, you're rooting for it, and you know what? That's fine.
I don't, obviously I don't know what's going to happen this season, because it's the first one I've never seen.
I know, fresh minds going into this.
I do really wonder where we're going to start off. Oh, the last episode ended with the school dance, which I think took place not long after the gate was closed. I do wonder whether Will is going to end up with that girl that randomly asked him to dance.
Yeah, that was really random, wasn't it? Because, like, poor Will got called, like, zombie boy for ages, and he has been through so much. I guess that girl liked a bad boy and was like, oh, go on, Will, like, let's dance. Why
I don't
not?
think I'd describe him as a bad boy, but you do you. Lucas and Max obviously danced together, Michael and 11 reunited. Dustin and Nancy danced, but they're not going to be a thing. We've kind of got like our pairings, I guess, in Lucas and Max and Michael and 11, but then after the dance it like lingered down to the Upside Down, and we could see that it wasn't completely gone. It's like dormant, I guess. It's not a threat to the real world at the moment, but it's still there lingering, waiting to come back. So how the gate gets reopened, because I'm assuming it will, is all up for this season to decide. And I do wonder whether we're going to have another year time jump, because obviously the kids are growing up as the show is filmed, and so they do have to account for that because they have like 2-year gaps between each season, and also season 2 started a year after season 1, so we've got to like account for growth in that time, I guess.
I know, they're all gonna grow up, so it is gonna be weird seeing them like back in Hawkins, you know, as like older kids. They're gonna be teenagers before we know it.
Yeah. They probably will be early teens in this one. Season 4, I think, is where it's going to get really crazy because that was filmed 3 years after this, I think. So
Right.
that was
Yeah,
a
that is a
massive jump. And like some of them, I think pretty much all of them were full-fledged adults when they filmed season 4. So that season is going to be just so odd to watch.
And like season 5 is coming, like they're like we're getting even older, like they're gonna be in the like 20s or whatever, like we're gonna be watching them grow up basically, like literally before our very eyes. 84.
Oh god, it was so bad. I never remember the years at the start of the season.
No, I know.
Is that... No, I thought it was Brenna. It's not.
I know. I was like, oh god, we're gonna get a Papa scene here.
What is that?
A razor blade. I was key.
Oh.
Weird ass key.
I thought it was a weapon.
Here's me think it's a razor blade.
I suppose depending on what it's doing, it could be a weapon of mass destruction. What the heck is this contraption?
I have no idea. What is this? God, they're so close to it. Oh,
No, it's opening the gate!
Why are they smiling at me? This is not a good thing.
I don't understand, because I thought season 2 was set in 1984. And if it was, that would mean that this is set before season 2.
I know, I'm a bit fuzzy on this.
Something's going wrong here. Oh! Oh god!
God! Are they gonna make them like mutated people or something?
No, I think just instant death.
Oh god. No wonder they look
It's
so
so
worried.
cross. We don't know any of these people, so I wonder if this is a different
Like
gate?
place or a different place in the world? Yeah, it's Russia.
Oh, Russian. So they've discovered it and they're trying to open.
Yes, maybe.
What is he doing?
I'm killing him.
What, because it failed, you're just killing this man?
Yep.
Or just move on to the next generation?
The Russian government don't play no games.
That man knows his fate if he doesn't do this.
It was a threat. In a whole other place in the world, they are... like,
They have discovered there is an upside down and trying to rip through it.
Yeah,
Trying to open it.
precisely.
I feel like season 1 was 1983 because I don't remember them being any earlier than that. So if season 2 is a year later, it has to be 1984. And if this is June, then this is months before season 2. And so if we do start off a year later, that means that guy's year is probably up.
Yeah, oh, you're better at the maths than me. I'm just gonna... I'm here for the ride. Yeah, 1 year later.
It's a little bit annoying because I did want to see like 11 and Max have their first conversation and 11 and Will. Oh my god.
Oh god, okay.
11 and Mike.
Right. Talk about kill the mood. Oh my god, Hopper is like, god, these kids.
What are they doing in there? I'm surprised he doesn't make her keep the door open.
He probably is like...
Oh, it is open.
Oh my
Oh!
Oh,
Open the
God.
door.
When your daughter has superpowers.
Literally.
What's wrong? You see his face?
It was like a tomato.
Yeah, fat tomato.
I wish I was still with you.
I know.
Oh, they're grown up.
She sounds so normal as well now.
Mike looks so different to me.
I wish we could make out forever and never hang out with any of our friends.
Lucas, stop.
Will thinks it's funny.
Because it is. Yeah, it's so funny that I want to spend
I'll
romantic
not
time
go
with my
with
girlfriend.
It's weird to see them
Spending
all in
romantic time
summery
with my girlfriend.
clothes.
Hawkins was so quiet. And now they're in like a place that's so populated.
Isn't it past your
Oh my
bedtime?
God.
Hey, Dingus, your children are here.
His children.
Seriously?
Steve!
I swear, if anybody hears about this, we're dead.
Love that that's his friendship group now.
I know. No! Oh, it's a power cut.
Blackout. Oh, that's so freaky.
Oh my god. Guys, underground things might be happening. Ugh.
Any guesses for this being the lab?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. There's like a tornado going on in here.
Is that the mind flayer? Will's the only one that can sense dread.
Yeah, look, like he is. The hairs on the back of his neck have risen.
Hey,
The trauma must
okay?
be so strong from that.
Honestly, PTSD.
Yeah. Oh.
no, I'll leave at work. I'm late.
Oh god, there's a...
Cheek.
All right. Gross.
I don't think you're gonna think it's gross when you fall in love.
Oh, she knows already.
Probably from that
Well, no.
last.
Oh.
Oh, stop it!
They like that I'm a coffee delivery machine. They don't actually like me or respect me as a living, breathing human with a brain.
Perks of being a woman in the 80s, I guess.
Yeah, times are tough.
You've been away a whole month, honey bun. Maybe they just forgot.
Oh, I love his mom.
Forgot?
What's going on? Is there ghosts here?
Cyborgs come to life. Oh, are they surprising him? That's
I'm
his weapon of choice.
I know, like aerosol. Like you would be like so
It's
paranoid.
the iconic Farrah Fawcett spray. Yes!
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness.
They haven't forgot.
Oh, it's 11 that's doing it. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, poor Luca.
She's coming down.
I'm guessing it's Billy that's the lifeguard because
Oh,
Mike's mum had that moment with him. Yeah.
yeah. Oh god, I hate him so much. His looks
The
do not work
mums
on
want
me.
him though. Ew, it's so gross.
He goes for the milfs.
Hey, lord ass! No running on my watch. I gotta
Oh.
warn you again, and you're banned for life.
Jesus!
Immediate ick picking on a child's weight. Like, what the hell?
He's like tiptoeing away. I guess it's like corporate style, like authority is like a turn on for these ladies.
Oh, stop. Mrs. Wheeler.
Get yourself together.
Oh, so that must be the first mall in Hawkins, and that's why it's popping off.
Oh,
You busy?
so everywhere's sort of closing down.
He's that smug son of a bitch, Mike. He's corrupting her. I'm
Calm
telling you. And
down.
I'm just gonna lose
only
it.
a
I'm
kid.
gonna lose it, Joyce.
Just take it down. They're just kissing, right?
Yeah, but it is constant.
You were a kid too.
Hopper, what were you like when you were
I
14?
know.
Like a heart to heart.
Hopper doesn't really do heart to hearts
Heart to
though.
heart? What is that?
They had
You
lovely
sit them
heart to heart in
down
the season
and
2
you talk to
finale.
them
I'd
like
love to
they're
see that
Yeah.
again.
You cannot lose your temper.
Yeah, he loses his temper easy.
Maybe you could do it for me.
Oh, come on.
Maybe I can help you find the right words.
She's got to write down the script for him. Oh.
Oh, bless. There's
What
no
about
women
Starcourt?
sat around this table.
How many small businesses have closed since it opened? Like
She's gonna get
5
fired.
on Main at least.
But I think I've got something even spicier. It's about the missing mustard on my hamburger.
That would actually mean that it's not spicier.
Follow the clues and solve the case of the missing condiment, Nancy Drew.
I'll give him the Nancy Drew punk. That's quite funny.
This baby carries a crystal clear connection over vast distances. I'm talking North Pole
Okay,
to
that's
South.
That's pretty cool.
I can talk to my girlfriend whenever and wherever I choose.
He has a girlfriend now?
Since when?
So her name is Suzie?
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Girls go to science camp?
Susie does. She's a genius.
Is she cute?
I don't know, maybe hang out.
I feel bad for him.
Oh, sorry about that.
He's lost his
I don't
game.
know, maybe next weekend or...
Yeah,
he's
I'm busy.
hanging out with kids like
Yeah.
younger than him.
Another one bites the dust. You are 046, Papa.
You just kill Mike.
No.
I'm chief of police. I could cover it up.
That's scary, Hopper. Don't joke about that. Got it. I know. Was
That was so flirty.
I have plans.
What do you mean you have plans, Joyce? What are you doing?
Too soon, maybe.
But Hopper is all in. Look at him.
Look at it. He's got freaking hearts in his
I
eyes.
have waited for days like these.
This is fun and all, but
I have to go home.
we're almost there. Sorry, man. Curfew.
Let's go. Good luck.
Oh, 11 looks so happy.
Curfew at 4? They're lying. It's been like this all summer.
It's romantic.
It's gross.
It's bullshit.
Oh, that is a bit
just got home.
shit if they are running off just to have a snog.
Puppy love and all that. He's getting that feeling again. Oh my god, the rats.
Are the rats a tell?
Yes.
The rats the new demogorgons? Oh!
Oh my
What
god.
the
Are
hell?
they infected with the virus? Stop. This is so weird. Can you imagine her, like, bringing home...
Nice backstroke, Mrs. Wheeler.
I know.
Your form is amazing. I've seen you teaching.
I love how she did backstroke so that her makeup doesn't rub off. That is
I
a
know.
seasoned queen.
I know. She knows.
I know all the styles. Freestyle. Butterfly.
Oh god. This is a dirty dog.
There is a good pool out at Motel 6 on Cornwallis. 8 o'clock.
Don't bother bringing a swimsuit.
Did you seriously just drink the rest of our water?
Oh! Oh my god, this satellite. It's so janky.
Pretty impressive, right?
No.
Susie, you copied? Dustin, over.
She did not copy.
Oh, they're funny, don't you think?
We miss you, Bob.
I just wish they'd get back together again already.
Me too.
Man, Bob is us watching TV shows.
Why is that?
Yeah, there's
shape?
something here.
No. Oh. Disease. Rats.
Knocking back his feet. Oh god.
Jesus, Hopper, you gotta get the speech out.
You feel comfortable and trusted and open.
How can he talk with a cigarette in his mouth like that?
Years of practice. He's just giving them the stare down.
What I wanted to say to you
Eye contact, Hopper. Come on, you got
is
this.
that
They're so smart.
Is everything okay?
I don't think so.
The shift
Oh, now he's gonna have a talking to.
Oh, I understand now. That's a bit fucked up from Hopper, though.
There's something very wrong with this thing between you and Elle.
That's not the way we practice.
You want to see a real crane?
He looks a little crazy.
He looks very crazy. Yeah, put the fear into him.
And I'm gonna speak, and you're going to listen. Maybe I will continue to allow you to date my daughter.
My daughter.
It's so cute when he says that.
Dustin's obviously lying.
No, he wouldn't do all this if he was lying.
No, I'm joking. I think she is out there, but maybe been eaten by radioactive rats.
Oh,
it's
God.
late.
I know,
Sorry.
Joyce is gonna get worried.
Maybe tomorrow we can play D&D. Welcome home.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Dustin should go with them though because it's a bit unsafe
Welcome
now.
home.
Susie, is that you?
Oh, he's picked up
Russian?
Russia. The heck? This is some good signal.
And that guy's still there.
I don't think he's pleased for some reason.
Oh,
they're playing some banger songs in this episode. Her husband won't even notice.
I know, he really won't.
Oh.
Hey, Karen. I'm wondering if I call you Karen, dude.
What is he doing?
Whoa!
Whoa! Shit, what was that?
But the place he stopped is the place with the rats. Is he gonna die? I reckon it was a force of something.
Yeah. Whatever's going on around here is not good.
Ugh.
Oh. Oh god. Demogorgon's here.
We could be starting off strong with Billy dying.
We'd feel bad for Max though for a little bit. But
Whoa!
she'll be alright. Oh my god.
That certainly is not a rat.
Oh my god. Is that it? Oh my god.
Oh
what
god.
an ending.
Billy might die.
That is a huge plus going into this season. Oh, he was insufferable.
It's such a horrible thing to say.
It's a bad thing to say. But
anything is better than watching him hit on Mike's mum.
Honestly, I was gonna throw up a little bit. Like, a little bit of vomit came in my mouth. Like, that is disgusting. Like, okay, like, Mrs. Wheeler, go for another man. Like, why not? But why did it have to be Billy? Like, couldn't it have been anyone else?
Not even just that it's Billy. Why does it have to be someone the same age as your children? Pick a man your own age. Come on.
You know, you get to that midlife crisis, you want a bit of, like, young people, whatever, at that age. I don't know. But
even someone in their 20s then, not someone who's just graduated from high school. Like, he's barely of age.
I know, it is creepy. I guess she just loved the thrill of it.
But the reality hit home when she saw her youngest child asleep on her daddy's lap.
Yeah, that... I think she might have rethought leaving. Just that. I know she doesn't really love her husband anymore, and that is totally reasonable with how he acts. But, you know, you've got your family, your children, like, it's not gonna work realistically, a relationship with Billy. So,
yeah,
it was probably for the best. And
it would have just been a hump and dump, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just going to be a fling. I doubt he would have made a serious commitment to her. So it doesn't look like it's in his nature.
No.
But it might all be for nothing because he might be dead. So
yeah, unless he's the will of this season and he gets like touched by
no
thing and he becomes the communicator.
Please no, that means we'll see more of him.
Yeah, it means he gets such a big role.
I'd rather
and he
him
would
die.
be lethal as well because he's not really a good person anyways.
I
so
know.
He wouldn't have the more of a moral balance that Will had. So that could be really dangerous.
It would be great for like the Demogorgon to inhabit Billy because, like you said, he has like no moral compass. He's got no one like he deeply cares about. So getting that demon out of him would be impossible because he'd just embrace it, I think. So yeah, I really hope he is just dead. Like, so we don't get a reoccurrence of him. But yeah, even like he must have run one over and it attracted him in. Like, that's so scary. All these rats everywhere.
I don't think he ran one over. I think
that slime
it
on
just
the windscreen
landed. Unless maybe this is such an isolated area, no one ever drives past. They've just gone for the first person that did. I think it's one of those unexplained things where it just happened, like with the magnets on the fridge falling off.
Yeah.
Like, it's all this stuff is just happening out of nowhere, but there is a reason for it. I'm also very interested in this new Russian leader guy because he seems fairly young. First off, like, he was certainly a lot younger than the guy that was in charge of it before that got strangled at the beginning. He seems like just some kind of scientist who's got roped into this to me. Like, he's doing what he's told because he's been given a year and he's seen the fate of those before him, I'd imagine. So he's got to do it, otherwise he will die. But his face, he just didn't look pleased with it. He looks like he is succeeding with whatever they're trying to do, which I assume is opening the Upside Down. But he doesn't look happy about it. I get the impression that maybe he knows that it's dangerous and he doesn't really want to do it, but the only other option is death at the hands of his superiors.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's so worked down to the bone and tired, exhausted every day with the threat of death and doing something he knows is not morally right. I think that is why he looks so done and tired. Like, can you imagine having that threat of being like beaten or strangled to death if you don't do this thing that you know is going to be bad for humanity? Like, it's a terrible position to be in. And like, the person next to him says beautiful. Like, these people are like mad scientists. Like, they don't care what's gonna happen once they finally open it. Like, it's madness to me why you can back it.
And this is why Murray said it would be a bad idea to reveal it all to the papers, because there are some mad people out there who will see it as a good thing and want to explore it.
Yeah, and like we see here.
Yeah, they didn't even know. I do wonder, because what they leaked to the papers was that there was some kind of toxic thing at the lab and that's why it all had to be closed down. So I do wonder if they managed to trace something to Hawkins, Indiana, and then they find that paper, whether they'll know that that's where the gate is. I don't really know how this whole Russia thing is going to tie into Hawkins, because I would assume that they have to make their way over there to become a threat, because we're not just going to have the kids all coming to Russia to stop things, are we? So they've got to come to them.
I know, yeah. Because our threat for the past 2 seasons has been a Hawkins lab, and that is in Hawkins. So it was very easy to see the threat and them to hunt down the kids, like in their creepy white vans. So with the enemy this season being Russia and their scientists trying to open another door to the Upside Down world, it's going to be really tricky to fight them off from doing that because they are so far away. So I don't know how it's going to work. Are the kids going to go to Russia, or are they going to go to Hawkins? Like, I don't know how it's going to work. Or they like batter it out through the Upside Down world if they're all connected. I don't really know.
True, but the Upside Down is just the same world Upside Down, isn't it? So then they would still have to make the same distance across to Russia.
Yeah, that's going to be a long walk. Unless there's the possibility of teleportation, who knows?
Yeah.
I'm open to anything at this point. Like, they might be able to do some crazy things in the Upside Down world. So yeah, build like portals and all that. So who knows what can happen? And this time the threat is much larger and much scarier. So yeah, I'm afraid for the town of Hawkins because things are looking bad. Like, with all this shaking nonsense, I would be afraid.
Hoffa's battle with Mike. Like, Hoffa has just gone into ultra overprotective dad mode, and he says that Mike is corrupting 11, and I have to say I did find Mike a little bit annoying then when he started acting all smug to Hoffa, but I think it's just because I'm at the age now where I don't like seeing teenagers be mean to adults, because I'm now an adult.
Because we understand now, like, it's just annoying, but when you're that age you want to look impressive to your significant other and all that. So yeah, I think Hopper's gonna just go for the scare tactic and just totally disregard Joyce's advice. It really did not come naturally to him, and he has his own way of discipline, and putting the fear of hell into Mike is his way to go. So whatever works, honestly, whatever works.
Yeah. But I do think he is being a little unfair, because it's not like I mean, look at the example he sets for her. He is chain smoking and drinking constantly.
Yeah.
And it would be a lot worse if she was doing that than just kissing her boyfriend. And I'd imagine that Hopper got up to a lot worse stuff at that age, because we've heard stories
100%.
before of him and Joyce like smoking under the bleachers, and I think I'd be more mad if I found my daughter with a cigarette than kissing her boyfriend with her door 3 inches open.
Yeah, I think Hopper is still learning himself because he's now a new father figure again. He's got a daughter he's just adopted, so I think he's gonna learn a lot, as well as 11 she's gonna learn too. So it's a very unique situation for the both of them, and yeah, I think smoking is a lot worse, so in retrospect not too bad, but yeah. Hopper
But I
needs to
guess
set
it's
better
because like
examples.
he never really got to experience the innocentness of it all, like the innocentness of having a young daughter and growing up. He obviously had his real daughter, but she got her life cut short, and so he experienced some of it. But with 11, he hasn't really had time for her to be just a normal child growing up, and as she's already becoming a teenager and got her first boyfriend, that's the worrying stage for parents. So he's already in the stressful stage.
Yeah, he's been like thrown into an age where a lot more is happening for the child. Like she's like going out now, later, getting boyfriends, whatever. They're at that age where they want to be rebellious.
But that is something that's nice to see, that he has compromised now. Well, actually no. You know what? I was going to say while she may have a curfew of 4 o'clock, but that was a lie, wasn't it? They just wanted to sneak off.
Yeah.
So that means he clearly has become more lax, because her curfew is evening time, I'd imagine. She didn't go to the Star Court with Mike and the gang at the start in the evening, so I reckon it might be like 6 o'clock or something like that. But he's letting her out the house, and that is progress.
That is huge progress. Like, he locked her in for ages and set like sort of unrealistic boundaries at that time, where she literally was just so isolated. But now it's a lot different, and I think it is a step in the right direction. You know, give them a bit more freedom, and they'll rebel a lot less.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Maybe.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to Season 3, Episode 1 of Stranger Things. If you want to watch our uncut reactions to Stranger Things, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for Episode 2. Bye!
Bye!
I like 'em sweet but naughty, pimples on the cheeks, I bet you taste